watched a really fantastic video the other day where a guy was explaining what in his view was wrong with podcasts or channels like Diary of a CEO. And he was explaining that what they do is they get on people who have succeeded, right? And then they tell you this is what you need to do to succeed, and it kind of makes sense and it seems rational. Apart from, they've all succeeded in different ways. Some of it's down to luck, and some of it is down to the fact that they found the right model or approach or combination of things. Funnily enough, speak of the devil, Stephen Bartlett, Diary of a CEO book. Right? Here's the thing, it's partly luck, and what isn't luck, whether it's success in love, business, investment, whatever it may be, finding your path in life, it's a case of finding something that meets a whole rich array of different requirements, okay? So what you get is if you listen to a bunch of people who have succeeded, and they're all going to tell you different things. They're all going to say you've got to diversify or you've got to focus, right? And they're all right. They're all right in the sense that this is how they succeeded, but that's not how you're going to succeed. People will give you relationship advice, they will give you investment advice, right? And look, I count myself among the influencers, right? We're all out there influencing each other. We are social animals. But I feel like we're needing to move towards a kind of a post-influencer view of the world, because we've got all this social media influencer thing going off. Another thing that we've got going off is AI. People are starting to think, I've got to run it through ChatGPT, I've got to run it by Claude before I can make a decision on this thing or whether it's right for me. And I think that's going to get very tired very quickly. And I know, look, I'm as guilty as anybody of this. I'll probably talk about this a lot in future videos, but I have really sold my soul to ChatGPT over several months and let it lead me by the nose down some very unhelpful paths, okay? But there's this idea that if you go by what's worked for somebody else, then you're going to end up with something that's A, derivative, and B, isn't a fit for you, right? Because we've all got our own characters, we've all got our own strengths and weaknesses, we've all got our own situations in life, and yours is going to be different from every single bugger that Stephen Bartlett interviews. So you try and take from all of those people, all you're going to get out of that is confused. There's something called the swimmer's paradox. If you've not heard of this, it's the same kind of thing. It's about mistaking outcomes for causes. So the swimmer's paradox is, people think, like guys think, I want I want that amazing athletic body. I want to look like Michael Phelps, right? That triangular, got abs, big shoulders, arms, the beautiful, beautiful body. So, right, all of these top swimmers look like that. Therefore, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take up swimming, and I'm going to end up with a body like that, and it doesn't work. And the reason it doesn't work is because they haven't got bodies like that because they swim a lot, right? It's the other way around. They're successful swimmers because they have that DNA, right? Because they have that physique anyway. That's their natural build. I couldn't do it, right? I'm far too heavy, they are built for swimming. So it's don't mistake cause and effect. Success in business for one person isn't the same for somebody else. So what's the punchline in all of this? The punchline is you, my love, need to find your way. Listen to your heart. Listen to the divine voice that lives and dwells within you and is real and will speak to you if you care to listen. Find your way through trial and error, through building that relationship with your intuition, and through faith in all of that. Well, that's where I am today. See you later.